Hi, my name is Liz Mullen, and this is my story. I was born in Philadelphia. I was adopted from birth. My relationship with my family was very, very close-knit until I was about 12. And when I was 12, my mom died. That's when things really started to fall apart. I turned my back on God completely. Didn't want to go to church. Didn't want to have that relationship anymore that I was raised to know. My life spiraled out of control for a long time. I was hanging with some very questionable people, doing questionable things. I had my son when I was 21, and I wanted him to have the life I had growing up, but giving it to him at that time was very difficult. I was dealing with a divorce, being a single mother, going to school, having to work full time, and it was after that that I said, you know what, I've hit my rock bottom, and it was time to get out of that. So we tried different churches and never found any that we liked. It wasn't until after months and months of being begged to come to Bethel that we did, and I just kept coming back. Everybody here is just so welcoming, and it doesn't matter what you walk in with on your shoulders. I've had a lot of hurt, a lot of grief, and I've went down the wrong road, and not one person here has used that against me. My daughter Sophia was due December 1st of 2015. The end of September, I had started having some problems with swelling and breathing and pain in my side. We went to the hospital, ran all kinds of tests to find out that I actually have a bleeding disorder we didn't know that I had. I was in the worst pain that I had ever felt in my entire life. The doctor turned to the nurses and said, "Get the OR ready." When they wheeled me into the OR, I said to my husband, "I don't think I'm gonna wake up. Take care of our kids." And when I woke up, I thought I was in heaven. And I looked around, and there was a nurse standing in my room, and I said, "Is this what heaven's like?" And she said, "Honey, you didn't die." I wasn't able to see my daughter, who was 9 weeks premature, for about 3 days. And the first time I saw her small, fragile body, I just kept asking myself, what could I have done differently? And I wanted to know why we were dealt such a hard hand. What did he want us to prove to him? And it was actually my daughter, Cassidy, who sat there with me. And she's the one that said to me, "Mommy, God only gives you what you can handle. And he knew you could handle this." And that's what made me realize Sophia was given to me for a reason. She was given to me to save my life. If I wasn't pregnant, we would have never found out about my blood disorder. And it would have never brought me closer to God and my family. Since then, God has really made me see that he only gives you what you can handle. We may not understand it, but there's a reason for it that we'll see later.